Hey, this is Maria with day 9 of the October Adore Your Core Challenge. We're going to be doing deadlifts, plie squats, and push-up to plank alternating sides. So for the deadlifts, this is one of the few moves that I did include in the challenge this month that does require some kind of equipment. I try for the most part to make these moves that you could either do adding weights or using body weight for resistance only, so that it isn't too tough for folks who don't have equipment. But I just wanted to show you can always be creative. If you don't own any dumbbells, barbells, don't have access to a gym, you can always find ways to add resistance to your workout. So for the deadlifts, I'm going to demonstrate first with my dumbbells. Dumbbells or a barbell. You're going to start with your weights, palms facing in toward your thighs, back nice and straight. Now as we bend forward, I'm going to show you from the side, as we bend forward, what we don't want to do is let the back round. You're going to keep the back nice and flat as you hinge at the waist and bend forward. So you're going to come down just below your knees. You're going to feel a stretch in the muscles in the back of your thighs. You're going to really feel that stretch in your hamstrings. And what I want you to do is really focus on using those muscles that you feel that stretch in to lift yourself back up. You want to envision that your hands, your arms, and your hands are just hooks holding onto those weights. So you're not pulling up at all with the arms, but doing all of the work with the legs to stand back up. So the primary mover here is the hamstrings, your lower back assists. So it is normal to feel your lower back working in this move, but it should feel like any other muscle group working. It shouldn't feel like, oh, I may need to see the doctor tomorrow. Some folks with lower back issues do have trouble with deadlifts, so if that's the case and you have trouble with them and you want an alternate move to work your hamstrings, feel free to shoot me an email, and I will be happy to work something out with you. Just wanted to show that if you don't have weights, you could try, people always suggest you could use soup cans. Those, of course, are very, very light. Full gallon of milk weighs about 8 pounds, so you could at least mimic 8-pound dumbbells and, grab a couple gallons of milk or gallons of water to do some deadlifts. So get creative, see what else you can find. If you find a great solution as a substitute to barbells or dumbbells, submit it on my page, share that for other folks who are looking for an alternative if they don't have it in their budget to go out and buy weights right now but want more of a challenge. The plie squats, these are a little different than the wide and narrow squats we've been doing so far because we are actually going to go straight down in these rather than down and back. You're going to take your legs really wide, turn your toes out to the sides as much as you possibly can, and we're going to sink straight down and squeeze up. You're still pressing through the heels. You're still thinking about lifting your toes and pressing through the heels, squeezing the inner thighs as you come up. The other move for today, push up to plank, alternating sides. So we're going to alternate. We're going to do a push up, flip to a side plank, push up, flip to a plank on the opposite side. So it's down and rotate, back down and rotate. Those are your moves for October 9th. And don't forget, as usual, if you go on my Facebook page, www.facebook.com/fitmamamaria, and report how you did, how many reps you did, the weights you used, the amount of time you spent, whether it was 30, 60, or 90 seconds or somewhere in between. Every time you do that, you will earn an additional entry into the contest for that Crock and Clean Crock and Girls magazine.